Hey everybody, so in this video we're going to be talking about the question, what is the meaning of life? Now I know that's quite a question to ask and quite a title of a video, and frankly it's kind of like, who's this guy on this video that he's in a position to be able to answer this question in the first place? I'm just going to share my own personal views on what the meaning of life is and kind of what I've shared or what I've found in my journey to find the meaning of life. I kind of did find it. It's crazy. But it's not just me. It's the answer is out there. You just got to find it. Um, Long story short, to condense it into as short as the answer as possible, the meaning of life, as far as I'm concerned, as far as every yogi and master and spiritual master out there, is to find true and unlimited everlasting happiness, but not just happiness, fulfillment, bliss, satisfaction, etc., that lasts forever, and eternal life is what they. That's why a lot of those spiritual paths talk about the eternal life, because that's what they offer. In the East, they have a phrase, Sat Chitananda, which basically means, I might get this a little bit wrong, but fundamentally Sat Chitananda, I believe, is consciousness, uh, bliss, and wisdom absolute, or something along those lines. And so it's like eternal consciousness, and that definition is what God actually is, for example, right? And so finding God and finding this kind of happiness, this everlasting, just blissed out of your mind, like unshakable bliss and happiness, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as all these other spiritual masters are concerned, that is the meaning of life. And that's all there is to it. So we can wrap this video up right now. But basically that's what it is. In order to find God, or find this kind of happiness, you have to go within, and you have to find some kind of spiritual path in order to do that. We'll get more in depth in as far as how to do that as time goes on, and like different spiritual paths, and kind of explore them a little bit, because I certainly don't want to be one of these people that's like, this is the path and you just follow this, and there's only one way to God. It's not true, actually. I mean, there's truth to what they're saying, but you don't have to follow one particular religion. It just simply isn't true. People have been taught that for one reason or another over the centuries and the thousands of years. It's not true. It really isn't. And you don't have to believe me. I'm not a belief guy. You can find it for yourself if you want. But anyway, finding God, finding unlimited happiness, unshakable bliss, love, joy, infinite knowledge, wisdom, etc., is the meaning of life. It's synonymous with finding God. And you haven't found God until you have that experience, right? Just believing in God isn't enough. So that's what they do in the East. They stress not believing in God, but actually finding God and experiencing God inside and out, kind of like the way Master Yogananda from the world of Kriya Yoga would say. It's like tasting an orange. It's like knowing the taste of an orange by eating it, like experiencing it yourself, rather than just believing an orange tastes good because somebody told you. So that's the meaning of life: finding God, finding unlimited happiness and bliss, fulfillment, the end of suffering, the end of death. That's what you'd call the kingdom of heaven. And in order to find this, you have to, basically, there's a few fundamental ingredients. First and foremost, you just have to have the desire for truth just within yourself, regardless of who you are, where you are in the world, or what your spiritual path is. When your desire is strong enough and you seek enough, first the spirit will send you like books, then like teachers, different spiritual teachers. But then when you're, it's like when they say, when the student is ready, the master will appear. When your desire is strong enough, God or the universe or the spirit will send you sort of like a personalized like guide, like a spiritual master or guru, to take you over to the other side, because it does take, you need some help, frankly. You need help. Like, there has to be an intermediary, because it's just too hard. It's almost impossible to do it on your own, which is what Jesus is, frankly. It's just that Jesus isn't the only one. And I know that's going to be really controversial, but it's just not. It's ridiculous. Before Jesus, forget about Abraham and Moses. I mean, you had Krishna. Krishna was like the original Jesus. So we're not going to get too much into that in this video, but we will explore all these paths as time goes on, so that you can find the meaning of life for yourself. I haven't, like, it's quite a journey, by the way. Like, I'm on the journey, but I haven't reached the destination yet. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Finding God, finding unlimited happiness, bliss, joy, satisfaction, eternal life is the meaning of life, ending suffering. And to do that, you have to find God. To do that, you need intense desire to do so, and you need a good teacher, a spiritual master of some kind. And they don't have to be in physical form. That's why Jesus and all true masters are, even if they're not in a physical body, they're like truly awake, right? They're like outside the dream, whereas we're like in the dream. So they're just trying to wake us up. And so because they actually woke up, they're in a position to be able to help us to wake up too. So just, you get yourself a spiritual master, and just follow a particular path and have strong desire, and ultimately you'll wake up too. And when you do, you'll find that incredible satisfaction and bliss and happiness and everything like that. So the meaning of life is to find unlimited happiness, and to do that, you have to find God. To do that, you need the desire to do it. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.